Hi, hello, 𝙬𝙧𝙚𝙬 here. We create excellent presentations. Please remember to like and share this video and subscribe our valuable channel. You can also follow our social media. In this video, I will teach you how to use gradients in PowerPoint. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into it. So as you can see, I prepared earlier this kind of shape, so we can see two colors. This one is navy blue and this one is Turkish kind of light blue. So this is a really sharp change in color between these two colors, right? And gradient is just the same thing, but it is a soft change in color between 2, 3, 4, etc. colors. So how to create gradient in PowerPoint? You have to insert any shape, so in this case rectangle. You have to right click on it, and right here you have format shape, so just click it. A new window will pop up, and as you can see now we have selected solid fill, but we would like a gradient fill, so just click it. And as you can see now a gradient is applied. So yeah, alright, so as you can see here you have some presets. So I absolutely do not recommend them because they are extremely ugly. Really I do not recommend them. But here you have type, so you can choose type of your gradient. You can choose linear, radial, rectangular and path. Usually you will be using only linear or radial gradients, but here also you can select some of them. So linear is just a linear gradient. Here you can set an angle, so as you can see the direction of gradient changes. The next type is radial, so this is kinda an oval, and here in direction you can choose some presets. Alright, the next type is rectangular, and here also you can change your direction, but it looks quite ugly. And a path, also a path is actually, I don't know what is a path, it's just a strange thing. So yeah, so just choose linear gradient and maybe adjust an angle. So I think our angle will be maybe 180%. Alright, the next thing right here are gradient stops. So as you can see now we have selected two colors. So this one on the left side is this light blue color, and this color, this navy blue color, is the same color like here, like this one. Alright, but so as you can see now we have two color steps, but if you wish you can add more than two colors. So click right here, add gradient stop, and as you can see a new color pop up. So of course you can modify your color, let's say this yellow, and as you can see now it looks it looks really bad, but I just wanted to tell you that you can add more than two color stops. So how to delete this color stop? You can click it and click here, remove gradient stop, but you can move it to the top or to the bottom. So press it to the bottom and it disappears. Alright, and like as you can see right here also, you can change the position of this color. So as you can see, this blue navy, this light blue is on the really left, and this navy blue is on the really right, but we can modify it, and as you can see it looks completely different. yeah, so play around with it. Yeah, you can experiment. And also here you can change transparency of your gradient. So let's set transparency to 0% to 100%. And as you can see, this navy blue color is absolutely not visible. That's because we set transparency to 100%. But let's say 0%. Of course, you can change also a brightness, but we will not do that. And of course, you can modify this checkbox, rotate with shape. So if we rotate this shape, gradient will also move with this shape. But if we deselect this checkbox, if we rotate our rectangle, as you can see, the gradient does not move. So yeah, so we can modify it. Yeah, I think it's all about gradients. Gradients are generally really modern, but I don't recommend using gradients if you want your presentation to be printed, because it looks on a paper, it does not look really good. But generally, if you are viewing your presentation, your PowerPoint presentation on your screen, on mobile, desktop, etc., etc., gradients are nowadays a really modern thing. So use them a lot in your presentations, in your projects. Yeah, and I forgot to say you about it, but you can also choose gradient for gradient line fill. I do not use this feature a lot, but I just want to tell you that this is available. And also you can create some texts that will be filled with gradient, but also I do not recommend it. But how to do it? You have to just select your text box, go here to the text options, and also text fill. You can select gradient fill, and also text outline. If you want gradient, just select gradient outline. But like I said before, I do not recommend it. And one more thing, a default gradient that PowerPoint applies is something like this. So it looks extremely bad, not modern. And telling you honestly, I don't know how to turn it off, how to, let's say, make a default gradient. I do not know how to make it, and I think it's impossible to do that. Yeah, so that was all about gradients in PowerPoint. I think you liked this tutorial, it was valuable for you. Have a great day and lead a happy life. Excellent slides.